Wait, can we talk about Die Hard quick?
If you want.
How do you feel about Die Hard? I'm Thomas. I'm here with KDIC 88.5 FM, Grinnell College. We're here with Dylan Baldi of Cloud Nothings. How do you like Iowa City? How's the cuisine?
We had an Indian restaurant. It was like a lot of other Indian restaurants I've been to.
Cool.
And it was good. Yeah.
Excellent. So, congratulations on Here and Nowhere Else. It's been insanely well received, or at least from where I'm standing. How does that feel? I mean, because like Attack on Memory did crazy well. Everyone seemed to love it. Were you nervous leading up to this record that it'd be as well received, or?
No, because like I don't care about that necessarily. Like, I like the record. So whatever happens.
So, how long's your tour?
Like 6 months.
And how long have you been on tour so far?
Like 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks.
Are you at all exhausted yet?
It's actually been like easy. It's been weird. Time's just been flying by. That's where I was when like Pitchfork said that like the album's coming out and like here's like I'm Not Part of Me. Yeah. I was 20 minutes to a paper deadline and I was just like fuck it, I'm gonna listen to this. And I was just like so blown away by it. It's just like ace pop punk, it's so rad, but it seems to me like it's lighter than the rest of the record. So where did I'm Not Part of Me come from, and what does it mean to you to end kind of a dark record with such an optimistic note? Yeah, that song just kind of happened like the day before we were supposed to leave Cleveland to go record this record. I just like played it. I don't really know how it happened. I was just like downstairs for 5 minutes. I guess that's a song. And then it just kind of came together really fast. Jason played it with me. So that was the genesis of that one. It was like a last minute addition to the record.
So it wasn't like a light bulb moment? There was no like, oh shit, we've got this awesome pop single?
No, it was just like, oh, you should probably have more than 7 songs. And I was like, alright, well there's 8.
And so I've read that you write your lyrics right before you go into the studio. So what's a song like before you have lyrics? How do you know that you've got something great? Do you have vocal melodies, or does that all happen right before you record?
I have all the melodies and everything, but if I have to do the words at the very last minute, or else I would just like, overthink them to the point of like them becoming nonsense. You know, so to get something that feels like honest and direct, I have to do it very last minute, kind of string practice songs.
Cool. So I saw the music video, which is the slumber party and all of the girls dancing and singing.
Yeah,
whose idea was that concept?
We have a friend named Ryan who's made the past like 3 or 4 videos for us, and we just say like, Ryan, do whatever you want. And that's what we did on this one. I don't really understand it.
So you weren't like sitting around the table and someone was like, put peanut butter on an iPhone, and you were like, that's genius.
No, I wasn't even there. Yeah, he was just like, I got the video done. I didn't know you were making a video.
So how do you feel about it?
It's alright. I don't get it, like I don't understand it, but it's good.
What's it like? I know you've only been on the road for a short while, but what's it been like playing these shows, and what's the fan reception been like to the new stuff?
Yeah, the reception's been really good for everything actually. Yeah, a lot of the shows are like sold out, so it's just like surreal.
That's awesome.
But no, people like the new stuff. People respond more to the old stuff right now, because the new stuff is brand new, essentially.
I mean, the reception's been great. It sounds like fans like it. The critics seem to like it, but I saw a tweet about like a shitty NME review, and so I guess I'm wondering, what's like the greatest thing that you've heard anyone say or like write about the record, and what's just like the dumbest, most misguided or frustrating thing you've read? Or is that like too hard a question?
No, I actually don't read too much of what anybody says, unless someone sends it to me. And someone sent me an review. I was like, that's pretty funny.
Right. So you don't think too highly of NME?
I just don't like care about it. You know, I don't think a lot of people care about it really. The last thing was like, you guys should stop playing music and go back to having jobs. That was like the last line of that review.
It's a statistical outlier, man.
Yeah, it blew my mind. This dude thinks we should quit music.
So what's the biggest difference then between Here and Nowhere Else and Attack on Memory, in your opinion? Both in terms of like approach, I mean general concept, just how would you describe the difference between the two records?
This one is more complex, I guess. So it covers a wider range of emotion in a way, and just a wider range of like music.
to me, Attack on Memory was very like one note. Everything was sort of just like very obvious and present. In this one, it seems like things are always sort of like peeking out of different corners of it. You know, you can always hear something new every time you check it out.
It's funny to me that you say that though, because like while it sounds like really like it sounds more elaborate. It sounds like your guitar work in particular, like that. Just like it's only one guitar now, but it just sounds like more complex. Like you're doing more with your fingers, but like at the same time, the album to me feels like tighter and more focused than Attack on Memory does. It just seems so tonally consistent. Like you knew exactly what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to expand upon that? I mean, I know nothing.
Did know what I wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted to make a record that sounds like this record, pretty much. Attack on Memory was sort of like figuring out how to make that like heavier full band, recording the record at once, sound like work, pretty much. And this one was like, oh, I know what we're doing, so it's just like doing really well. That was kind of the look.
I actually wanted to talk about Psychic Trauma. So I really love I'm Not Part of Me, but when I heard Psychic Trauma, I was just like, shit, like this is so awesome. Like I love the time changes. I love sort of the epic build. What was it like writing Psychic Trauma? What is Psychic Trauma to you?
You know, the actual writing of like the music, I don't remember it. But which is the case for a lot of things actually. But lyrically, I guess it's just about like what I was telling you earlier about lyrics, I guess, that I have a tendency to just sort of overthink things into oblivion, which is like unhealthy that I shouldn't be doing, and like nobody should, because it kind of messes with stuff. So it's a song about dealing with that, I guess.
Cool. So I guess I mentioned this a little bit in how like there's only one guitar now. In that guitar, it doesn't seem like anything is lost on the new album, but what's it like moving from being a 4-piece band on Attack on Memory to being a 3-piece band and Here and Nowhere Else? Do you prefer it? Is it harder? How do you feel?
It's just different. Yeah, because now I have to do more, essentially, to keep the things interesting and like keep stuff going. I have enough melody. So I just had to learn how to play guitar better. That was the big difference in me.
Twitter tells me that you recently finished like a collaborative project with Wavves, of whom I'm a huge fan. Like I thought Afraid of Heights was one of the best records of last year, and I guess I'm just wondering what precipitated that collaboration. What was it like working with him, and what form is that going to take? Or can you talk about it?
I can talk about it.
Okay.
Cool. Well, Nathan just texted me one day. He's like, "You want to make a record?" Okay. And so I went to LA. Well, what month is it now? April still, right? So I went to LA.
Yeah, it's late April.
Yeah, for like 10 days, recorded some stuff at his house. And we made like 6 songs. And I don't know what we're doing with it.
Cool.
Yeah,
do you like it? Is it
They're
good?
pretty good? Yeah, I like them, but I have no idea what to do with all that. We might just like put them out for free, just do something with it.
That's awesome. Do you have a name for the project, or is it just Cloud Nothings, Waves?
Yeah, we're trying to think of a name, but it's like way harder than I remember. Like thinking of band names.
So how'd you come up with Cloud Nothings?
It was in high school. I didn't like school, so I would just write down fake band names and draw like fake album covers and shit all day in every class. So in like a notebook. When I was in college, like making this band, I was just looking through a notebook and I was like, Cloud Nothings. Sounds good. I don't remember the original driving force.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to say?
Stay in school. Be strong. Live strong. Die hard.